well in the next few minutes or so. But let's start winding down the markets then. Today, in fact, was a bit of an off day or a day of consolidation. Power Grid, ICICI Bank, ITC. When ICICI Bank and ITC, both of them go home with cuts of around 1.5%, that's what puts some pressure on the markets. Also, Infosys, that's the other I in the category. You know, that one as well was a little bit under the weather. What did well? From the two-wheelers, Bajaj Auto came out there and revved the engine, so that was up close to around 3%. Hindalco went on with home with some good gains, and Reliance Industries silently that was holding one end up with a gain of close to 100%. So pretty good going on that one. But plenty of action, guys, in the broader markets. Mangalam, go for it.
In the broader markets, Nigel, we had more stocks advancing than declining, and that is a positive. That is something that portfolios will be feeling happy today. You spoke about a bunch of eyes from the frontline index which were losing. Let's talk about one of the eyes in the broader markets which made up for all those losses. It was IRCTC, a big mover, up around 11% to take home in terms of gains. And then we had, a couple of other notable movers as well. Siemens was up 6% after Vivek's, news break on that counter. Zydus Life was up around 5% as well. And we continue to see some bidding in a couple of these select metal names. So Nalco and Hindustan Copper were the ones that moved higher. From the broader markets itself, we saw some cuts in, the real estate pack. So we had Godrej Properties, which ended lower. Union Bank was a notable loser with a cut of almost 4%. Some of the PSU banks saw some profit taking as well, with names like Canara Bank as well ending at the low point of trade. Prashant.
Well, I think it's been a quiet day, but I think it's a little bit of pullback accelerating towards the end on the Nifty. So we end with about a 50-odd point cut. But it'll be interesting to see, for example, what the cash market figures, etc., are, because last almost 10 trading sessions now, we've had humongous flows. I mean, actually, it's about $3.5 billion, including all blocks and everything else. But some $3.5 billion of foreign money has been put to work in the last two trading weeks now. So will we see a bit of consolidation now? Remember, after that state election rally, which was worth about 4% or so non-stop, the market did go into a bit of a consolidation. But then last week, Wednesday, we had the big news from Fed, and the rally restarted again. So 2 weeks non-stop. Now maybe, let's see, into the year, perhaps some consolidation. 21,410 is where we're at. It's a wrap on this edition of Closing Bell from all of us here. It's goodbye, but markets forward will take up all the action going forward.
CNBC TV18, embarking on a quarter century of excellence.